Hello, good morning. How you all doing? Let me take you through this beautiful makeup look I did. So, displaying on the screen is just some of the pictures I took after the video was done. So, as you can see, it's looking beautiful and sharp. So, let's get right to it. But before then, please follow my handles on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. As you can see, the names are there. So, let's go. Now here's my face already prepped with a very good moisturizer primer and serum. So that's me just getting rid of any excess oil around my eyebrow area. Then after I was happy, I brushed it up with a spoolie to just keep the hair in place and in order. Then I grabbed my number 2 pencil. Then I kind of drew the shape that I want and filled it up gently, very slightly, not too heavy, as you can see, very light brown. Then I grabbed this spoolie, then brushed out the front just to fade it out, to give it a natural look, because you don't want it too heavy on the front. So as you can see, that's me just kind of enhancing it again with the pencil. So after I was happy, I grabbed the concealer to clean the lower part of the eyebrows. As you can see, you can use any type of concealer that you have. Doesn't have to be expensive. So the one I'm using right here is Born This Way. You can see it's very bright. It doesn't really matter what shade you use at the end of the day. The eyeshadow is going to cover it up, so that's it. So after I was happy with the lower part and I went to the top part of it, that's me now using the darker shade of Born This Way. As you can see, just kind of a shade of my foundation color, the color that I would use for my foundation. So yeah, so after I was happy with how it's looking, then I grabbed the fluffy brush, blended it out nicely, blended out the top and the bottom. Then I set the top part of it just to avoid creasing. Then I proceeded to applying eyeshadow to my eyelid. So as you can see, the color I used on that day was orange color. So that's me just building up the color now, just building it up until I'm happy. So that's what you do. So what you do, you kind of go in with your fluffy brush, then slightly take it, go back and blend, go and blend and blend. And like I always say, blending is the key, you see. So after I was happy, I kind of applied a bit of shimmer in front of it, and that was it. I didn't want nothing too heavy. So then I went straight to lining my eyes with 1F liquid liner like that. So you can see, looking beautiful. So if you don't have stable hands, you can just go ahead and skip that part or use a cream eyeliner. Yeah, especially if you're a beginner trying to do. Yeah, so after that I grabbed the highlight. I just highlighted under my eye. Okay, I wanted a very intense highlighting. So applying it before the foundation just allow it to sit for longer to give you that very full coverage. So yeah, sometimes I apply it after foundation, sometimes I do it before foundation. Depends on what I want to achieve and how long I want the makeup to last, and yeah, and how much full coverage I want to achieve. So after I was happy, I blended out my foundation very nicely, and I moved on to the highlighter part of the makeup. So as you can see, I blended it out with a very nice a wet, but not really wet, damp beauty blender. That's why you see it's looking very flawless. Yeah, I didn't even have to spray my face before blending. Just blend it out nicely. So that's me just contouring my face, as you can see, just a little bit, not too dark. Then I used also the same beauty blender. You can see it's just blending out flawlessly, very easy to blend. Then after I was happy, I went again just to highlight my cheekbone area, just to give it a sharp look. So after I was happy, I blend it out nicely. Then I go over to under my eyes and I set my concealer in place, my highlighter. I set my under eye, my forehead, my chin. So you don't have to go heavy for this part. You don't have to go heavy, but sometimes I like to go over it, and that just makes it last for longer, I guess. And again, depends on your product and how much you can take over. So that's me just going again, emphasizing my nose just to give it that kind of straight look. And after I was happy, I went to my cheek and then just kind of contour my cheeks. You can see I kind of took it up to the temple a little bit, if you see what I did right there. So then I went in again with powder highlighter to highlight it, just to make it very sharp and nice, and to just give me the illusion of a very sharp cheekbone, and just kind of a nice lined cheekbone. So yeah, you can see that's when I apply right there. Blush, then highlighting my forehead, my nose, the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose, then the chin. Not too much. And after I was happy, I kind of blend it out again with my powder. Don't mind, I was just watching something or listening to something. So yeah, that's me just blend. You see how the transition lines are blended out nicely? So you always have to trust the process, because at the end of the day it comes together. So that's me just blending everything together with the MAC finishing powder. See how blended that face is looking and beautiful. So after I was happy with the blending, I went back to my eyebrow. Sometimes when you apply some products on your face, especially foundation, it kind of interrupts your eyebrow a little bit. So when I finished lining them again, then I went in with eyebrow gel, just to lay my hair nicely in place. Sometimes you can do it before you line your eyebrow, but I just like to do it after everything. You're just gonna keep the hair nice and tidy. That's me just applying more highlighter on my chin. As you can see, blend it out. I kind of like really much highlight on my face, so I don't really mind it. But if you think it's too much, you can always tone it down with your powder. So yeah, so that's me just doing some finishing touches there, just highlighting the inner part of my eye, just to open it up a little bit. Then after I was happy with it, I grabbed my number 1 pencil, blackest black, then lined my eyes with it. Then after I was happy doing that, I smoked the down part of my eyes, you can see, with the same dark orange. So I kind of use just orange for this makeup, nothing heavy, nothing special, no cut crease, just dark orange on my eyelid and a bit of shimmer in front of it. And that was it. This look was really beautiful. The camera didn't really do justice to it, but it kind of turned out very beautiful. And I forgot to show the palette that I used, the eyeshadow palette. Maybe sometimes I just lift it up so you can see the product. Very pigmented. A little goes a long way. So after I was happy with that, I kind of highlighted my tear duct area, just down there, just to open up my eyes a little bit because I was using a black eyeliner. So after I was happy with that, I moved to doing my lips. I've been lining my lips with a black eyeliner. If you're not comfortable using black, you can always use your number 2, the dark brown. And after I was happy, I kind of lined my lips again with a red lip liner, sorry. Then I kind of went in with my jumbo just to kind of set my lips a little bit. That just allows your it allows long lasting period of your lip, lipstick. So I kind of use it as kind of a foundation, like a base. Yeah, it's very good. Then I added a bit of concealer to it. Then that's me just adding a bit of lip gloss just to the edge of my lips. Yeah, and that's it for the lips. Beautiful looking. So that's me just doing some finishing touches, just blending out and highlighting my eyebrow area there just to open up my eyes a little bit, as you can see. So just finishing touches right there. So after I was happy, and I applied eyelash glue to my eyes, as you can see, just gently. This glue is very good. It's latex free, doesn't irritate your eyes. Anyway, if you don't want that, when you apply like eyelashes to your eyes and you start tearing up, so this glue is for you. It's latex free. See how easy those lashes just went in, because I had glue on my eyelid and also applied the glue to the false lashes, so it just makes it easy and it stays put. It doesn't move. And that's me just lining my eyes again with a black eyeliner, just to kind of get rid of the glue and that shine. That shine that is there, that is kind of there, that is always there after the glue, so you can just get rid of it with that. And after I was happy with that, and I grabbed my mascara, then blended the false lashes to my real lashes and my lower lashes. So that's me kind of done, bringing my head down and just touching my face. This makeup was so beautiful, like the camera didn't quite do justice to it. I don't even know, it was so flawless and beautiful. And the foundation I used was NARS, so I just kind of used the different ones to apply it. It was so easy to blend, very beautiful. Yeah, that's me very happy right there. Then I remember I have to set my face, to spray with setting spray. That setting spray I'm using, as you can see, is green. It's the F's Dewy setting spray. So I really don't like the pump, so I poured it into a different container. You can also do that. So I kind of like the way they spray it. See how it just sprays on like beautifully. So that's me just blowing my face. I couldn't find my fan, so I just had to make do with what I had. That's me just feeling myself, looking at the flawless makeup I did. See that? So it was so beautiful. It turned out really well. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you. And please follow me on my handles, and goodbye. Bye bye.